Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and finally I have my regular camera back, so I'm happy about that. But let's get started and talk about Uncanny X-Men issue 31. And before I start talking about Uncanny X-Men, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 86, and that's show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are all the exclusive comics. We have Robin Hood Ongoing, issue 7. Move that over here, hold on, gotta move my iPad. So Robin Hood Ongoing, issue 7, Tales of Terror, issue 8, Charm season 10, issue 5, 8, issue 1, Teen Titans, issue 7, Batman Superman, issue 19, Supergirl, issue 39, Batman Eternal, issue 46, Earth 2 World's End, issue 20, Silver Surfer, issue 9, Nova, issue 27, Injustice Gods Among Us, issue 10, Future's End, 42, issue 42, Secret Identities, issue 1, Invincible, issue 117, and She-Hulk, issue 12. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno, episode 86. But let's start talking about Uncanny X-Men, issue 31. I like the cover, but actually this cover is pretty misleading. It shows Havoc and Cyclops on this edge of this building, and they are not, well, Cyclops this is a main issue for, but Havoc's not in this issue at all. So I was expecting aftermath of Havoc and Access, but you're really not getting that here. So that's a bit disappointing. So I was looking forward to seeing Havoc. I kind of want to see where that character was at, but a little bit of a misleading cover, which honestly we haven't seen in a while, which is a good thing, but still a disappointing thing that we have to get a misleading cover like that. But let's get started and talk about the story here. If Havoc's not in it, who actually is? So throughout the last couple of months, we've been the X-Men have been trying to destroy this mutant that's all-powerful and can destroy universes in one touch. One of Cyclops' students is able to time travel, so she gets to help Professor X to make this mutant not born, and they're able to do that, and everything actually goes back to normal because of this mutant, and they don't even know it's her. Eve, you know, she's the one who actually ends up doing all this. Miss Bell, just saw her name there. But Eve tells Cyclops saying what actually did happen with this whole universe and telling him to step back. You have to take another perspective of this universe and stop being all doom and gloom. So by the end, we go back to the Will and Testament scene, and Cyclops has left everything, but I guess Cyclops does listen to Eve and say, alright, you know what? I'm leaving it all to Storm. So Storm is now the new Xavier in a way, or at least owns everything that Xavier did, so she owns all the schools. And we don't really know where Cyclops is going at this point, because Cyclops leaves his students, say, you take them, I want you to take my students also. So what do I think about this issue overall? I thought it was a solid conclusion to this universe-building mutant. It was pretty solid, you know. They do change everything that's like, oh, well, nothing actually happened, so this mutant actually doesn't exist. Which feels a bit like a cop-out, but at the same time, I don't think the story really was about, oh, well, this, you know, this destroying mutant, this all-powerful mutant. You know, the story arc was more about the surrounding mutants. It was about Cyclops, it was about the Jean Grey Institute, it was about the, you know, Cyclops students. So I kind of understand the ending, and I like the direction Cyclops is going. I like that he's kind of finally taking his responsibility as someone who killed Charles Xavier, and not like, oh, well, I'm going to take all the power because I love mutants and I think I'm doing everything good for mutants. I think he's taking another perspective now that he knows what the world can be because of all his wrong decisions he keeps making. So overall, I thought Uncanny X-Men was a very solid issue, and I gave it 4 stars. Again, a bit of a cop-out to the actual story with the all-powerful mutant, but it was a good story for Cyclops, and I'm excited to see what direction Bendis takes Cyclops as his run does end. So Uncanny X-Men, 4 stars, and also artwork does fit this story a lot too. I don't think this would fit every story, but I thought it fit this story arc pretty well. So 4 stars, I say pick it up. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.